Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. And for those of you that are just tuning in or have no idea what's going on, AEW Rampage concluded about an hour and 7 minutes ago. And as many of you probably know by now, CM Punk made his official return to professional wrestling for the first time in 7 years. He is here. He is all elite. And we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about regarding CM Punk. We're gonna watch his entrance again because you can't get enough of this. And then we're gonna do some prediction. I'm gonna do some predictions, talk about what I think is gonna happen, and talk about the other announcement that he made earlier on or later on in his promo. So let's get started on that. And yeah, let's go ahead and watch this, guys. The atmosphere for this in the United Center was just insane. Wait, okay, guys, listen to the pop. Like, I would argue that might be one of the biggest pops in pro wrestling history. Pro wrestling history. Think about how major that is, guys. Like, we've had returns like The Rock, 2011. We've had any Stone Cold Steve Austin entrance ever. We had Jon Moxley's debut in AEW in the same company. We had Brock Lesnar's return in 2012. Yes. 2012. After Cena lost to The Rock in Mania. But yeah, just listen to the ovation that you heard in this match, guys. Like, I cannot believe it. I'm stumbling all over my words because I can't talk. I'm sorry. Dude, so good. I can't wait to see him wrestle. And that's actually what we're here to talk about. CM Punk. We're here to talk about CM Punk's first match. Because that was announced tonight in his promo. So we're going to go ahead and just pause that. We'll just look at that face. Look at that face. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's so happy to be back. He didn't even know what was going on. Like, the crowd, absolutely insane for the CM Punk fight. There's CM Punk's return. But yeah, let's go ahead and do some talking about this. So, CM Punk announced in his promo that he is back, and he is here to wrestle. And he is going to be wrestling Darby Allin on September 5th at the All Out pay-per-view. Wow. Can we talk about how insane that is? CM Punk versus Darby Allin, who is the most over and most popular young star, not just in AEW, but possibly in professional wrestling today, in the entire scope of the business. So, that's our first match. Now, it's been 7 years since Punk wrestled, okay? So, we don't know what his ring rust looks like. We don't know how he's going to look, how he's going to perform. I think Darby Allin is a really good choice because he is such a good worker. He can carry Punk to a good match if needed. Now, it's CM Punk wrestling in Chicago. We know CM Punk is the best, one of the best in the world, or was back when he was in his prime and wrestling a lot. I know I say in his prime like he's past his prime and washed up. We don't know. We just don't know what to expect from him. So I'm looking forward to seeing the match between him and Allin at All Out. And yeah, what else do you want me to say? Like, CM Punk versus Darby Allin at All Out is going to be a phenomenal match. My biggest question, though, with this is who goes over? Because CM Punk talked in his promo about how he wants to work with the young guys, help out the young guys, how he wants to help out Darby Allin. But does Darby go over is the question. Now, this is CM Punk's first return match in 7 years, and the Chicago crowd will be going insane for this match. Like, you think they were insane here, they're going to be going insane for the match. So, honestly, as much as I would love to see Punk put Darby Allin over, I think Punk has to go over at least in his debut match. Now, I could see him and Darby having a series of matches. And let's say they had like a best of 3 or whatever, where Punk wins the first one, Darby wins the next 2 to be put over by Punk. But in his return match, I really don't see Punk losing. I don't. I don't think he should. And I don't think he will. That's just my opinion. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll be interacting with you guys on that. But, yeah. Electric atmosphere. The crowd was so ready, so hyped for this. I think it was smart, but also not smart for AEW to lead with this. It's smart because you don't want to make the Chicago crowd wait for another 45 minutes until the end of the show for Punk to debut, because, hey, they'll be chanting CM Punk all night and nobody will care about the wrestling that's going on. They'll just be like, oh, where's Punk? Where's Punk? Bring him out. But with putting him first, the match that goes after will always be the cooldown match. So, like, there won't be much heat for it. So, you go either way with it. I think they were smart to lead with Punk, drawing the most viewers right away, get everybody involved, everybody hyped for the show, and then get everybody to maybe stick around and see if Punk shows up later on in the show, which they did announce that he'll be there Wednesday on Dynamite. And then Tony Khan sent out a statement I saw on Twitter that, or some rumor I think, that Punk's contract is not part-time or, a short-term contract. Like, this is a long-term, full-time deal for Punk to be an active member of the roster and wrestling for a long time, which I am so incredibly stoked for. Like, this will draw so many more viewers to AEW. Like, I think this will draw in a fair amount of lapsed wrestling fans that have just kind of, watched pay-per-views here and there, watch WrestleMania, watch SummerSlam, stuff like that. But I think this is bringing a lot of lapsed fans that left when Punk left, that have left since WWE started going downhill. This will draw a lot of people back. I can't wait to see the numbers for Rampage when they come out either tomorrow or the next couple days. So I'm super, super stoked for that. And I'm super stoked for Punk's first match. But yeah, I'm not going to make another long, drawn-out video essay about Punk's return and breaking down what's going to happen with the match, potential opponents. I'll do that later on. You'll see plenty of stuff about that on wrestling YouTube, Twitter. You'll see that. It's out there. Go find it if you want. In-depth analysis and whose potential opponents could be. You'll find that all other places. I'm not going to do that here. Just want to get a quick video out. Punk's back. Better than ever, I hope. And I cannot wait to see him wrestle in AEW on September 5th for his first match against Darby Allin. But yeah, that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comments below how excited you are, who you think Punk could be facing in the future, how you think the match against Darby Allin will go, your prediction for that. And yeah, that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Have an awesome night. Peace out.